we've had less people in that room, but we've had more people.
Like how like what's like the random traffic? How is like is there like a lot of random traffic or is it mostly like targeted?
So we get features when you go to Twitch.
Yeah.
It shows our feed as one of the top
Oh, okay.
feeds,
So you're like on the front page or whatever.
Yeah, it shows what game we're playing, and if people want to watch, they can watch. Room right now.
This should be quick.
I'm like, who am I?
How do you feel about the way dinosaurs are envisioned as now? Because you remember when you were a kid,
Right.
they were like big lizards, and now we're being told that
like
they're big birds,
size.
like that they had feathers and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of weird to think about, right?
Yeah, like when they said
Yeah, it's a dwarf planet.
planet, ain't it?
Yeah, there's actually a satellite that's getting closer to it. We're gonna have photos of.
Guys was like, and they all give the satellite the bird and
Yeah.
it flies by. And they're like, that's how we say welcome. Little
Exactly.
kids all over the world,
We've been
flipping
waiting for your
everybody
ass.
off.
To
We got something for you, you bitches.
Yeah, demote us as a planet.
Heard.
There was like this there was this documentary or whatever about that, like how Neil deGrasse Tyson, like I think he's like the scientist that said it. It's
One step
I automatically hate it. You're messing with the entire education system of my life. I mean, because kind of like, they're like, okay, here are the planets. You need to make your whole planets.
Yeah.
Well, I was a kid that left Pluto off. Just because it fell off during the bus trip to
it
school.
was like
So
a BB.
now it's like I can't call my teacher. Like, look,
Where's my A?
right, you need to change my grade from 5th grade
Yeah.
to an A.
I fucked up my whole GPA.
Made it horrible for me. Like, when they announced that, I was like, this is not right. My whole childhood is now a lie. Yeah, it's just
Crazy,
I
right?
can't believe it. Now they're saying dinosaurs. They've always said dinosaurs were birds.
Right. But now that,
But now they're like, they were birds.
Right, yeah. But you know what's crazy? Like, if you look at, like, I went to the zoo the other my wife and my son, and, like, we were looking at one of these birds. I think it was the ibis or whatever. It's like, big ass bird. Like, you know, maybe like ostrich height. And it has, like, blue skin, and, like, you look at the damn thing in its face, and you're like, dinosaur.
Yeah. I feel that way about pelicans.
Yeah, if you look at their face, right? Like,
It's a pterodactyl.
yeah.
And then, you know, they took pterodactyls out.
Oh, are they no longer
There's
like
no longer a thing called a pterodactyl.
just like Brontosaurus? 'Cause,
Right.
like, yeah,
They're
it was
like,
like
some scientists fucked up the wrong head on.
right. They wanted to like win the race of this flying dinosaurs.
Right. Like, you guys took 50, 60 years to figure this out.
Yeah, that was like Brontosaurus. They just found that out pretty recently.
No, that's not. 'Cause then you're messing with my entire livelihood. I can't sit with my kid and go, hey, let's talk about the planets anymore.
Well,
I
yeah,
might be giving her the wrong info.
yeah, and then you got to go into this long ass story about, you know, like off the top of your head, how many planets are there? 8 is not the right answer.
Right, because you go, wait a minute,
Yeah.
something's wrong. And the kid's looking at you like, Dad, you're supposed to know this.
Yeah.
And I mean, what can you say at that point? Because the school's like, yeah, the teachers know what they're talking about.
I gotta tell you.
Right. And then they go and do it, and then you get that call.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Anthony, we need you to come. And the kid told our teacher she's a moron.
Yeah, I'm
What
getting
you
disciplined.
doing?
Yeah.
Right. It's like you get the question, then you get the discipline. That's just, and you realize they're your same age. You know, deep down, they want to send your kid outside and go, look, I feel your pain.
Yeah.
Like, my kid has a cool teacher. He basically is and trendy and in the whole planet.
Now, how old is your daughter?
She's 7.
Oh man.
So I walk in. It's just being her one-on-one. It's not like teacher-student.
Yeah.
Walk in there and I decide, I'm gonna throw all my expenses on. I'm gonna wear some diamonds. I'm gonna look real blinged out. Because I'm gonna throw something in her face and be like, look, I'm the successful one. You're the teacher.
Look, bitch, there are 9 planets.
Right.
There are 9 planets. You get that straight.
When I'm done with this conversation, I want her going, yes, Daddy.
Pluto is a planet.
Right. I tell you that Saturn got 25 rings. Don't tell him it's 24. That was the end of it. That was the end of it. She
Coming
just,
at me
she
like-
just knew there was no game involved. I mean, my whole game plan was shut down at that point. I developed mad respect for
That's
her.
funny, man.
She was just straight up, look, there are.
Yeah.
She's like, but I can't. I
Oh,
was like, oh.
that's so crazy. That's funny, though, man.
Just knows that some things are just wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm starting to sound like a fuddy-duddy or being stuck.
Well, that's like,
what?
it's when you start sounding like an old man and shit. Like, back in my day, there were 9 planets.
Right. But you know what? Your parents can't come up to you and go, back in my day, there were fucking 12 planets.
Right.
Like, we get that. That's ours.
Yeah. Shit, back in our parents' day, there were 9 planets in the universe, and that was it.
Right.
You know?
Russia was the enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, we were on the edge of nuclear holocaust at all times.
Back east, I think it was. I just saw that all the schools had like a fallout shelter,
Oh, crazy.
and I was like, "Is that really a fallout shelter?"
Are they occupied or are they just like empty? Like in the valley, if you go to like North Hollywood, you see the sirens. Yeah, there's like sirens out there. What was it? They thought it was at some point.
Oh! About this game is always anybody's game.
Yeah.
Have that one guy who's just so overpowered.
It seems like all the characters are pretty good. Like, I like back to Street Fighter, like you play somebody who's dope with guile, like
It's a done deal.
Yeah, you're fucked. Or like, somebody who's like good with Bison. Like
You're just sure you can button mash.
yeah.
Basically have the same chance. The thing I like about this is like in here I don't need any extra anything. Everything I needed came in the box.
That's dope, man.
And all the
Really?
yeah, they put a slot on there because everyone was like, "Oh, you guys need to."
Right, yeah.
I came in, it like. So it's good, especially when I like travel, like I go to my mom's for a weekend or something. I don't
That's
have to worry about breaking.
right.
Worry about.
That is that a Blu-ray player also?
Yeah, it's turkey.
You'll make a fine
Yeah.
specimen.
And I watch like.
And that's where we do.
Watch out. You might get cut.
Know about this sling?
Oh.
So their version of like the live programming. Well,
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, is it like subscribe to those channels or?
Yeah, that's a. I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, oh, I'm doing that. Hey.
Ooh. What's good about this game too, I just noticed, is like it's kind of like clean, where like they're fighting each other and it's like a bunch of shit going on. Like it's still pretty defined in like where the characters are.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause in some of the, I forget it was like a Marvel versus Capcom.
Oh, you lose track of your character.
Yeah, it just becomes all blurry and there's like too much like. Yeah.
You're just like, ah!
Yeah.
Empty. Oh, nice.
Oh shit.
Ah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that. She's dope.
Worthy prey.
Oh man. Well, how can people get your music? They want to hear you?
You know, like you could. I mean, of course, just Google me, DJ Empty, or I got a website finally after. I don't know how long it's been. I've owned the domain name. I finally got a website. That's empty.com, of course. I'm on every single whatever you're on. If it's Instagram or any of that shit, I'm probably signed up on there, so you can find me. You know, you can find my music on my website or SoundCloud. I got a bunch of shit on YouTube. My new music video on YouTube. There. Yeah, got, mashups and mixtapes and, got 2 albums out there. So, anything you guys want, yeah, and I'll hook you up.
Right. So, how do they get a hold of you?